who's more valuable to their team? Is it Brady or Mahomes?
Well, I'm going to say Tom Brady. And I'm going to say Tom Brady because even though I'm clearly not saying that Tom Brady is better than Patrick Mahomes at this stage and point in his career, I'm definitely going to say he's more important to this team. Because when I look at the Kansas City Chiefs and I see Travis Kelce and I see Tyreek Hill and I see Williams out of the backfield and I see McCole Hardman and I see Sammy Watkins and I see Andy Reid and I see Eric Bieniemy, even without Patrick Mahomes, clearly they wouldn't be the same team. We all know that. But in the end, the Kansas City Chiefs would still have a chance. They've got no chance without Tom Brady. Without Tom Brady, they're a Tampa Bay squad led by Jameis Winston. And we all know how that panned out. You can throw for 5,000 yards. You can throw for 33 touchdowns. But you can also throw 30 interceptions, okay? That's how I look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's the kind of difference that Tom Brady has made. And because of that, I would say that his value to his team is more than Patrick Mahomes is at this point because all the weapons work on Kansas City, at least to some degree, without Patrick Mahomes. Without Tom Brady, they don't work in Tampa, period.
Oh, we say this exactly the opposite. The answer is clearly Patrick Mahomes. Not only is Patrick Mahomes way better than Brady right now, and Brady's still very good, as I've said, he's better than Brady's ever been, and it's not close. Mahomes right now is better than Brady's ever been. Anyone will tell you that. Just watch them. And look at the results. Reigning and defending Super Bowl champion Patrick Mahomes. Take Patrick Mahomes off this Chiefs team. You think they're in the Super Bowl? You think they're favored to win? Replace him with an average quarterback like a Jared Goff. Or replace him with a good quarterback. The guy Goff was just traded for, Matthew Stafford, right? He's actually good. That's why they traded Goff, an average guy, for him. You think the Chiefs are favored? You think they're even there? I mean, you mentioned a bunch of their other receivers and weapons, but those guys are like regular guys in the league. Good players, but all teams have good players. The special guys are Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. No doubt about it. But guys, both Patrick Mahomes' tackles are gone. Both offensive tackles. Mitch Schwartz with a back problem, right? And Eric Fisher. Who are those guys? Mitch Schwartz been gone for weeks and weeks now. Mitch Schwartz made the Pro Football Focus all-decade second team. He's a stud. And on the other side, Eric Fisher was the #1 overall pick in the draft and a 2-time Pro Bowler. Gone. They're gone. Mahomes has to be Superman, as always. We're acting like, oh, my God, the Chiefs are so loaded. They run block average. They're middle of the pack. That's a fact. You know, their passing game's incredible. Not only do they have weapons, they have Patrick Mahomes, the best player in the game. We know the Bucs are going to have to bring 4. They're going to have to bracket Tyreek Hill. They're not going to make the mistake of single covering him again, right? So that means they got to get it done with a 4 up front. Can they? Yes, they can. They have an excellent defense, all 3 levels. In fact, the defense is at least as much responsible for their excellence as their offense with Tom Brady. We saw what Brady did without weapons last year, not a whole lot. He has tons of weapons this year. His best weapons aren't as good as Mahomes' best weapons, but Brady has at least as many of them. No. Brady can game manage and be big on 3rd down in the Super Bowl, and they can win because of that defense. Mahomes has to overcome a hurt offensive line, a defense that no one's losing sleep over. He's going to have to do it, Stephen A. He's the most valuable player.
Well, first of all, stop lying to the American public. When you talk about their run blocking, they had the 16th ranked rushing attack in the National Football League. Do you know why that was, Max? Because they ranked 23rd in attempts. They're not trying to run the ball. They're pass-happy offense. They run the ball by accident. They'll take what you give them on occasion, and they'll run the football to appease their running backs and what have you. But the bottom line is they ain't trying to run the football too much. We all know that. Secondly, you got a couple of offensive linemen out, but they're experienced offensive linemen that's going to replace them. 3, you talk about the Kansas City Chiefs and how would they be in the Super Bowl without Patrick Mahomes. Fair question, fair answer. I got 1 to 1 up you on that one. I don't think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would be in the playoffs without Tom Brady. That's the difference. So you're right about them not being in the Super Bowl, Kansas City, but Tampa Bay might not even be in the playoffs without Tom Brady. I don't think that you're really paying attention. You're looking at the numbers. I don't think you're really paying attention to the leadership of Tom Brady. Everything is not measured in numbers. When you think about Tom Brady, his infusion, his leadership that he's implemented into that locker room, and how he's got folks more disciplined, more focused, more eyes on the prize per se than ever before, I think that you have to look at it from that perspective and give credit where credit is due to what he brings to the table. And I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm not saying that you said he was a bad player and he wasn't having a great year. I'm not trying to imply that you're saying that. I'm just talking about specifically as it pertains to the question of value to one's team, one against the other. When you look at what Tampa Bay would be without Tom Brady, I just think that pales into, I think that's significantly more than what Kansas City would be without Patrick Mahomes.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.